Who here has shot rifle? Do you have holdovers on your rifle for different distances on your shots? Yes. Do you have that on your pistol? Yes. Yes. Because your iron sights or your dot are zeroed at a certain distance, right? Zeros work the same way. It's physics. So if my red dot is zeroed at 10 yards and I'm shooting at 5 yards, what's my holdover for that A-zone hit on the head? Well, yeah, but how much? How much higher than your line of bore is your dot? So on my pistol, right? Looking at about an inch. So if I'm shooting at less than 7 yards, I'm going to hold over about an inch. For a 10-yard zero, which is what I have, if I'm shooting at 25 yards, now that's a hump. If I'm shooting at 25 yards and I want it to be in this high center chest, right? I'm going to aim right at the A to hit right here at 25 yards with a 10-yard zero. You have to know this, and you have to know it at a subconscious level. It shouldn't be something you have to consciously think about, because when you're applying your shooting, especially for those high-risk shots like I talked about a minute ago, like, this is not your guy's job. You will probably never take a hostage shot. But just like I talked about with your sub-second draw and your flash reload, right? You'll probably never need them, but if you do need them, you really, really will. What if someone does take someone hostage and you don't think they're gonna let them live if you don't take the shot? If I don't think they're gonna let them live, I'm taking that shot. If it's within my wheelhouse, if I can make the shot. But you've got to know if you can make it, and you've got to know what your holdovers are at a different distance. You've got to understand all of that stuff before you make that shot. So when you train, go to different distances, shoot slow groups, and see where they print, and figure out what your holdovers are, or hold unders for your zero. Who's got their dot 0 to 10? All right, who's got it 0 to 25? Anybody? All right, there's a big argument right now between zeroing at 25 and zeroing at 10. Okay. You know what the difference is for a 25-yard shot if I zero at 10 or 25? About 1.5 inches. That is probably a smaller deviation than your margin of error as a shooter at 25 yards. So I just zero at 10 because it's easier to zero there. What's that?
That's 30.
Yeah. Yeah. But 10 yards is a good zero in my opinion. If you don't know what you're zeroed at, go zero at a distance so that you do know, and then figure it out. All right.